Okay, 2022, here we're going to go for you Sagittarians. We'll see what kind of year it's going to be for you. When it comes to the pattern that's going to be this year, it's going to be around partnerships and looking at the abundance and growth in the world. It's going to be around you finding your place and noticing that depression and things like that are going to take a lot of people's happiness and ruin them. I do feel like how you're going to stand is you're going to have to run all over and sort of accept and sort of grieve these things while you work. I do feel like you're going to be all right. It looks like you're on solid ground, but you're going to have to be really busy, Sagittarians, to get through this. It could be around network gambling and sort of being aware. That really comes up. You got to use your intuition. You got to be the high priestess or the high priest. Yeah. Anyways, here we go. Just gonna smack these cards around for you, Sagittarians. Gonna show you how to roll. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna lots going on this year. It's a powerful world. It can be a little intoxicating. You gotta sort of establish yourself, work hard, and sort of identify. Okay, so when it comes to Sagittarians, it could be like soul seeking around home. Could be like, you're sort of the wanderer of the zodiac, so that comes up as well. I do feel like there's a sense of new projects, things like that. I do see stability. Could be work from home, could be handling, or it could be around someone that's very industrious around home. It could be also like being around some scattered energy or competitive energy. I do feel like there's a sense of you leveling up, which is really good. I do see a sense of you being somewhat of a manager talent. Could be having to make people feel better because they hold on to the hate, or they maybe feel like they're left out. Sagittarians, you have a beautiful heart, and it's a sense of guiding and helping people when you can. I do feel like when it comes to work, it could be like a new journey or a new beginning. I do feel like there could be good money or a bigger city around this work. I do feel like there could be some training or something like that, but there could also be some loss and mourning and some sad news in the long term around this. So someone's health, or it could be around sort of rescuing and helping people and researching around people. I do feel like work in the long term, there could be some federal things, could be even federal grants or federal things coming up in the long term for you Sagittarians. So that comes to mind as well, but there could be some sadness and some hurt around sovereignty later on this year. I do feel like and it could be even like you isolating when it comes to work or getting some schooling or training around this sort of nonsense that's going on. I do feel like there's a partnership. Could be like healing or a healer or a water sign. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or it could be some artist or healer. I do feel like there could be like a sense of feeling chained to something, maybe knowing you're chained or obsessed with something, or there could be looking at an old feud with someone you used to remember. I do feel like this person could be very charitable, things like that, but I do feel like this person's very unsure of themselves. Maybe they're not keeping track, but maybe they're trying to level up. I do feel like it could be like bells and whistles, things like that, but it's just like sometimes it's really hard to commit to ourselves, and maybe that's what you need to be more aware of and committed to. It could also be like in the long term, could be having to go around family and legacy. Could be also having some guilt for not helping someone when you choose to do other things. So that comes up as well. It's like love is like Jenga. You build it up, you knock it down, you build it up. There's too much anxiety. Maybe you gotta be aware of like being chained to something, or intoxication, or could be a sense of a funeral for someone. So that comes up, and some sadness giving that as well this year. I do feel like when it comes to your health, you need to watch out. Could be around pancreas. Could be around also lots of vitamin D, water, vitamin C, things like that. I do feel like you gotta stay on your feet. Could be issues around hips and sort of like calves come up for you. You gotta take care of your calves. I do feel like aligning yourself could even be like prayer work or sense of like good manifestation and visionary work when it comes to health. You need to charge ahead. Maybe think fast, do things fast. It could also be like sort of get out into nature, do some driving. You know what I mean? Like get some places that are nice. So that comes up as well. Also, like an Aries shows up around you. So I do feel like there could be a little bit of retreat and sovereignty. It could be around a father or a man that comes up as well, or something that's like deeply attached to your identity, Sagittarian. So that keep that in mind as well. I do feel like when it comes to home, there could be like a sense of building something. Could also like investing time in something. It could be around someone you care about. It could be also some retribution. Could be a sense of leveling up. Could be old karma, things like that that come up around a career. I do feel like there's a sense of intuition, knowledge, esoteric understanding, and I do see it like sort of like a long-term quest for love and sort of good things happening around money and career. Could be around next fall, but it's like don't keep a chip on your shoulder. If something makes you mad, you need to digest it and let it go. This is not your hate, your anger. This is just sort of like a reaction happening in your body with your ego. So I do feel like you gotta let those emotions pass as well, Sagittarians. Here we're going to go through some tea leaf cards for you. So we're going to see some symbols. We're also going to see things like that. So we're going to pull two for the first part of the year. So grapes, time to go and have fun. Like I said, you need to make some journeys, meet some people, things like that. Also, when it comes to the first half of the year, another one for you. So the symbol, the pig, beware of greed. So you got to be careful around greed. More for me than them, or only having enough for you and not caring about others. Maybe that's caustic, maybe that's toxic. So think about that. When it comes to the second half of the year, we got Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly, so you're going to be around some stupid person in the second half of the year. I do feel like also dark woman dealing or relationship with a woman with dark hair, complexion, or hair. So that comes up as well. Some feminine energy, dark haired woman is going to be behaving stupidly in the second half of the year. I do feel like when it comes to the third half of the year, torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So this is a really good feeling for you to get a torch for the second part of the year. Also, finger warning: you are of a problem either now or in the near future, Sagittarians. So be cautious about what you get involved in. When it comes to the sort of like the third part of the year, you're on the road to success. So I'm gonna only do like 3 parts of the year. I know there's 4 seasons, but we're gonna go. So this is like next winter. So you're gonna be part of success in the ending part of the year, which is nice. You guys deserve success. Oh my God, there could also be something around marriage or some good news around love and deep feelings. So honor that when it comes to you Sagittarians. I hope you enjoyed that. Have a good year.